Hello, everybody, and welcome to Annapolis, Maryland, as we will be taking on a Tier 4 independent foe in the Navy Midshipmen here at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium. We struggled against them last year, and that is only going to be made even harder as they continue to bring their best players forward against us. Last year, they dropped 91 points against us and ran the ball like absolute crazy against us. And they are expecting to do the exact same thing in this game, just like always. And they are returning Ty Lavatai, who went off on us last year, with 8 total touchdowns and almost 300 yards of offense all by himself. He threw 3 passes and completed all 3 against our walk-ons from last year. Now we have a different team this year, so hopefully we're looking at seeing better results from them this year. Looking at Ty Lavatai's numbers this year, he is still being about the same guy he was last year. He's got that speed and the elusiveness that makes him just the most dangerous rusher on the field. Vincent Terrell, he's going to be coming back as well. Mikael Haywood are their primary running backs, and we are going to hope to rail them in this one. They haven't used their fullback as much in this one, so hopefully we're only going to be looking at Ty Lavatai and those 2 running backs. And you can't leave out their offense. No, you can't leave out their defense. Their defense is also fairly okay for the level that we are playing at, especially against a team like ours. Hopefully, we are going to see some better offense and some better ball control in this game and ride the look that we had against Texas A&M on defense and try and do better than the 91-0 last year. Navy won the toss and they will kick the ball off to us in this one, and Thomas Mayo will knee it, and we will start this drive from our own 25-yard line in our second conference game of the year. So now we're going to hand that ball off to Marcus Seals up the middle, and he is going to go pick up 5 yards on the play. Very good rush from him. Doing much better than we did against Texas A&M last week already. So now our 2nd and 5 play, and Obi Hopkins is going nowhere as that defensive line comes up forward, beating our blocks and making a more difficult 3rd down on this one. Abdul Pace is back to pass, and he's going to try and find our wide receiver there, but that route is going to be cut by that corner, and now we will kick the ball off to the midshipmen. And first play of their drives, Vincent Terrell finds the pitch, and he is going to go pick up 16 yards on that one as they start off and move into that midfield mark. So now Ty Lavatai is going to pitch that one off to Haywood, and there is absolutely nobody there. Mikael Haywood is going to go and return that one 52 yards on that pitch, and Navy will start off the game 7-0 after very good start for them. Hopefully we can shut them down a little bit better and stop what they did to us last year. So now Navy will kick that ball off, and that will be touched back by Bryson Hill. So now we're going to go on 1st down, and we're going to go on to play action pass, and Abdul Pace is going to throw that ball, and that route is going to be cut on that one as well. And to tack on everything, we're going to get a face mask. So now Navy is in even better field position, starting this one after that interception. And they're going to start inside the red zone, and Fofana, the fullback, is going to be untouched into the end zone. He made that look easy because they have not used him this whole year. So that middle of the field was wide open for him. A 14-0 lead now for the midshipmen after 2 minutes of game played. So they'll kick that ball off again for the third time, and this time Thomas Mayo is going to take it out of the end zone, and he is going to get met very quickly, picking up 22 yards on that one, and starting at the 20 for this drive. Obi Hopkins is going to receive that inside handoff, and he is going to go pick up 2 yards on that play. There was a much better blocking on that one, but was quickly shut down by that midshipman defense. Abdul Pace is going to keep this one. He's got nobody in front of him. He's going to go pick up a first down and wisely slides to the ground to avoid any unnecessary hits to his body. So now he's going to fake that handoff to Obi Hopkins and is going to be met very quickly by that defensive lineman, Jacob Busick. He is their star on the defensive side of the ball for Navy, setting up a 3rd and long already for the Blizzard, and we are just going to hand that ball off to Marcus Seals, and he is going to go pick up no yards on the play, which will result in a 4th down punt for the Blizzard. And that one is going to go right out of bounds for fear of better returns after what Texas A&M and Stewart did to us last week. 85 yards of offense so far for Navy on only 3 plays, very reminiscent to what they did to us last year. This time, wrapping up Ty Lavatai for a 3-yard game, his first rush of the day, and that was very well handled. And now Fofana has got some wide open space, and Thomas Owens is going to break off that block and is going to make the tackle, but not before Fofana picks up 25 yards wide open up the middle. Now Ty Lavatai is going to keep this one, and he's going to go pitch that one off to Haywood, and he's going to outrun the Oswego defense and is going to take that one to the end zone. Another touchdown for the midshipmen in this one, as their option offense is doing much better than ours. And that was a very good stop Ty Lavatai, but the pitchman was wide open. So now looking at the studio update here in the Pac-12, the past champions, Oregon, is going to keep that win over USC from last year and do it again, 35-28. And UAB, they were promoted last year. They are off to a fantastic start at Tier 2 with a 3-1 start already in these 4 weeks. So now we've got Timmy Flanagan in the game, and he's going to go pick shot one off to Marcus Seals, who is going to pick up no yards on the play as he was trailing Timmy Flanagan by a distance, and that was a crowd of Navy defenders wrapping him up on that one. Now Marcus Seals is going to go in motion, and Abdul Pace is back to pass, and he is going to go find Thomas Mayo, but that is well short of the first down marker, which is going to result in another punt for the Blizzard. So now Haywood is going to receive that inside handoff, and he is going to go pick up 8 yards on the play. He already has 93 yards of rushing on just 3 attempts and 2 touchdowns. So now Ty Lavatai is going to keep this one. He's going to break free from a tackle, but is going to be finally slowed down, but not before picking up a first down and 8 yards on that rush. So now Ty Lavatai, he's going to be wrapped up in the backfield, keeping an eye on him, making sure he doesn't go anywhere. Alan Smith, our junior JUCO transfer, right outside linebacker. So now we've got 3rd down, and Ty Lavatai is going to hand that ball off to Haywood, and they are going to give him the home spot, and he is going to go pick up 5 yards on that one. But more importantly, that is a first down for the midshipmen. So now Ty Lavatai is going to hand that ball off to Fofana, and he is going to find a block, and he will again take another ball into the end zone, his 2nd on the day for him, finding a hole up that middle, picking up that block, and just outrunning this Oswego defense 28-0 for the midshipmen. Abdul Pace back to throw, and that is going to overthrow Cortez Jaquez on that one. And now it is again another 3rd and long in this one, and they are going to hand that ball off to Trent Gaines, picking up no yards on that one, credited with a little bit moving that ball backwards. Again, another punt for the Blizzard. So now Haywood is going to receive the handoff on this one, and that is going to be a 5-yard pickup from him, and that is going to be 100 yards rushing for him on the day. So now Tyler Avatai is going to keep this one, and that late pitch to Vincent Terrell, and he is going to be caught from behind, but not before picking up a big gain on that one. So now Tyler Avatai, he's going to be breaking free from a tackle and had some space there, but was tripped up, but is going to pick up 7 yards on the play. 4 rushes for him, 16 yards. Better management from him, but Haywood is going crazy. Vincent Terrell going nowhere on that one, but they're going to give him the first down. 3-yard rush from him. That was finally some good stop from the middle linebackers, but that was still going to be a first down. Vincent Terrell is going to receive that pitch, and he is going to be brought down. Maybe a little bit of use from a face mask, but is going to be picking up that first down as they are just outside the 10-yard line. And Tyler Avatai is going to be brought down for a loss on the play. Alan Smith there again on the coverage from that. Vincent Terrell going nowhere on this one. 2 yards for that rush, setting up a 3rd and long. The Oswego defense holding strong so far on this one. Tyler Avatai back to pass, and Fofana is going to receive the catch on that one, but that is going to be short of the first down marker as Ty Lavatai completes his first pass of the day for him. Still 100% on the day, resulting in a field goal for Navy. Now they are up 31-0. Timmy Flanagan now in the game. Let's see if this offense can do something productive before the half, and that is going to be not a great start, but some yards for him. 3-yard pickup on the play. Timmy Flanagan again is going to keep this one, and he's going to find Marcus Seals out on the edge, and they are going to force him out of bounds, picking up 17 yards. A positive play for him. Now Abdul Pace steps into the backfield, and he's going to launch this one deep, but that is going to be incomplete on the play, as the receiver was not able to catch up to that one. Abdul Pace faking the handoff on this one, and he's going to be sacked on the play. The blocking did not hold up as Donald Bernard is going to bring him down, setting up a 3rd and long as we are approaching the end of the half. And this will probably be the last play of the half. Trying to pick up some yards, but Marcus Seals is going to be quickly brought down in the backfield, and that is how the half will end as Navy is up 31-0. This is not how this game was supposed to be working out so far. Navy up 31-0. This is pretty reminiscent to what they did to us last year, and we have not been able to figure out their option style. Even though we are also an option style team, they have been able to just absolutely dominate us. Haywood has just too much speed on the edge. That's why he's the impact player. And then Fofana, he is gone crazy in this game. He only had 6 rushes coming into this game, and now has 2 touchdowns already. And our offense has not been able to do anything. They have shut us down handedly. Their time of possession is looking really good as well, and they're holding on to the ball against us, and we just are not able to get anything going. Hopefully, this second half is going to look much better than that first half, because that was ugly. So now Oswego will kick this ball off as Greg Thompson starts this second half, and Umbarger is going to take this one from his own goal line. We need to come and make the play here. He could take this all the way. He's bouncing around from the blockers and is going to be finally tripped up, but he will pick up 53 yards on the play. Again, another returner dominating our special teams, as Haywood will be brought down for a 4-yard gain for him. And now Vincent Terrell is going to be brought down on that one. They are going to be just short of that first down, but it is still a 3rd and short. Let's see what this defense can do starting this half. And now Ty Lavatai, he's found some space. He could take this one in. Is going to be brought down very late on that one, picking up 15 yards on the play. His best rush of the day. And then Fofana is going to find some big gaps and nobody's going to catch him. He will take that one into the end zone as Navy has now eclipsed 300 yards rushing and a 38-0 lead, as Thomas Mayo is going to let that one bounce into the end zone and take the ball from the 25-yard line. Let's see what this offense has coming in after halftime, as Marcus Seals is going to roll on top of a Navy midshipman and going to go pick up 3 yards on the play. So now we are looking at Abdul Pace handing this ball off to Marcus Seals. He's got a gap. He's going to beat this man. He's going to break free from the tackle and is finally going to be brought down, but not before picking up one of the best runs of this game for the Blizzard, as he picks up 16 yards on that one. And now Obi Hopkins gets a chance, and he's going to get a handoff up the middle, and he is going to pick up his best rush of the day, picking up 5 yards on that one. And Obi Hopkins again up the middle. He could bounce that one down to the outside, but is going to be caught from behind and picking up an even better run, 7 yards and a first down. This drive is moving. Obi Hopkins again up the middle, and he's going to go find 5 yards on that rush as the blocking is being pushed down the field. We are off to a great start so far. Marcus Seals is going to receive this outside handoff, and he's got some blockers. He's just got to outrun one last guy, and he is going to take that one to the end zone. Touchdown, Blizzards, as we are now on the board and rushing over 100 yards. That was some good blocking and some lucky play there, as the Navy midshipman covering that outside gets tripped up on that one, and Marcus Seals gets himself a touchdown. Our freshman 2-star recruit and the future of our offense gets his first touchdown of the year. Now we're going to onside kick this one, as we don't trust our special teams, so we would rather give them the ball at the 40-yard line and give ourselves the chances of trying to pick one up. And now Fofana is going to punish us on that one, and he is going to take this one back for a 42-yard touchdown, and that is his 4th on the day after only running with the ball 6 times coming into the game. And now Navy will take a 45-7 lead in this one, as the defense has 100% let us down today after the fantastic showing that they had against Texas A&M. Texas A&M, a top 20 team, last week. So now L.B. Hopkins is going to receive this handoff, and that's going nowhere. The blocking is nowhere to be seen as Xavier McDonald gets into the backfield as he shoves over Thomas Mayo, and that will lead to a 3rd and long, as we have Timmy Flanagan now in the game, and he will hand that ball off to Marcus Seals, and he will make a cut, and that will be a first down for him, as he is just short of the 100-yard mark on 10 rushes. He will be the future of this offense, the 2-star recruit, as Obi Hopkins now joining the club, getting a first down on that one, picking up 14 yards on the play. So now Abdul Pace is going to fake the handoff on this one, and he is going to be credited with a forward pass on that one. That is some lucky play for him, as that could have easily been ruled a fumble. So now Obi Hopkins is going to find, and he's some open space, trying to make a cutback, but is going to be slowed up and pick up 6 yards on that one. Marcus Seals is going to receive a handoff on this one. He is going to come up just short of that first down, but this is a manageable 4th down as he goes over the 100-yard mark. So now with the handoff, the blocking Navy is in the backfield. Did they give him the first down? They did not give him the first down. That is unfortunate, and a home job on that one as they will be given the first down. So now Ty Lavatai, he's got some space, and he's going to break free from the tackle. Nobody's going to catch the speedster quarterback on this one as he will take that one to the house. Touchdown for the midshipman. 52 on the day for him as Ty Lavatai is now finally on the board. And we will be bringing in the backups for the rest of this game as we are trying to avoid injury. And Obi Hopkins is going to lose a yard on this one. This game is all but over. It is 52-7, and now we are just trying to hope for some positive things to go into next week as our schedule is only going to be ramped up and harder. And that is not the way to start it out right now, as we will now punt the ball off to Navy. Oh, but that is muffed! And now Oswego will have another shot at the ball to continue their drive on this one. And then now we are in great field position, starting from the Navy 25-yard line. Marcelo Mobley is going to keep that ball on that one, and he's going to go pick up a yard on that one. Marcelo Mobley still in the backfield as we've got the backups in. Marcelo Mobley back to pass, and there's nobody there, so Obi Hopkins is going to be the jump down route, and he will pick up 2 yards. So after the muff punt, we go 2 yards, and now we'll kick a field goal from distance. That's going to sneak its way over the uprights. It is nice to have a good kicker. And now it is 52-10. Onside kick will be recovered by Navy. And that will wrap this game on up as we get absolutely dominated by Navy again. And Daba Fofana goes off against us. The guy that barely got the ball all year, he will go and pick up 4 touchdowns on the day for him as he showed out today. This is definitely not a game that you want to ride home about in this one as Navy again dominates us. After a great showing against Texas A&M, it's really difficult to come into this game and just get absolutely just demolished. Navy should be a team that we should be able to handle. They're one of the worst teams in the NCAA with us, and we can't handle their offense. Maybe we should have come out in a different formation. Probably the 3-4 wasn't the way to work. 3-4 has usually worked for me against these option runs with these academies, but it wasn't working today, and I never left from the 3-4. I probably should have moved into maybe something like a 4-3 or a 4-4. I just kind of wanted to keep our linebackers in the game because we've got some pretty good linebackers. We got Alan Smith, Steven Burks. We've got Sid Jamison. He's fantastic coming back from last year. Jamal Keys, he's pretty dang good. But the speed that they have and the ability to run is just unmatched that we are just not able to really handle very well in this one. And their defensive line just absolutely dominated our offensive line. We couldn't run the ball. We couldn't do anything. We got 150 yards, but did we really? We looked really bad. A lot of that comes in that second half where we actually moved the ball. But Marcus Seals, he looks like a very good bright spot for us. So now we're going to look into this recruiting board here for us in week 4 and taking a peek at what's it looking like. The restrictions that I have are in the description down below if you want to check those again and refresh yourself on those. But recruiting this year, this is going to be one of the bigger years for us. We receiving a lot of money from schools this year. So trying to capitalize on recruiting this year is going to be massive. We got a good group of kids that we are going after, a lot of them away from home. So we're spending a good amount of points to try and catch up on them. We are going to be dropping John Nance, as we are probably not going to be keeping up with him, and he is a little bit expensive at 3.5 for a full point. But our budget, we usually start over budget to start it all out, because we've got a bigger board and we're trying to really separate ourselves from other schools. But our recruiting board, I think, is looking pretty all right now. Bubba Johnson is going to be a big deal for us if we are able to pick him up. So now our schedule is not going to get any easier for these next few weeks, as they are going to be our money games. So we're going to go to Salt Lake City to go play a top 10 Utah team, and then go to Autzen and play against Oregon, who also have a very fast quarterback and Heisman type candidate from him. Utah, they currently haven't played a game yet, so it is tough to tell what is going to be going on for them. But this is kind of what their team looks like. But the schedule is not going to be lightening up anytime soon for us for these next few weeks. Really look forward to that Billows Falls game. That is our rival, and we are hoping to play much better. Our offense needs to find what we did in the first few games and really implement that back into the way we play. But we will see you next week in Salt Lake City.